inventory that's not being reported when they're saying that we have a housing crisis because of supply and demand, and that's not true. We have a housing crisis because of affordability being unaffordable for 80% of the population that would like to buy a house. When homes are trading at 8, 9, 10 times the median income, or those income earners that want to own instead of rent. What's going on with the defaults? Are we going to see a rise in foreclosures? And what is the government going to do about it?
So like many things, the data that we have right now doesn't tell the story unless you dig in. So right now, FHA is about 16% of all mortgage servicing, and it is at a 9.75% overall delinquency. And so, this is unbelievable based on
almost 1 in 10.
Right. Based on all of the options, the workout options. And you can see borrowers that have taken all of them. They did the forbearance. They then took those 18 months of payments and put it at the back of the loan in a non-recorded, second lien. They then did the COVID 40-year mod. And now they're still in default. What does that tell you, Todd? We're in this business. They cannot, there's no ability to repay. Right. And then on top of that, you have this, what's called a non-qualified mortgage. And think of these as the non-traditional products of the last cycle. Think of Alt-A, stated income, those types of things. They're at a 5.1% delinquency, and that is accelerating quickly. So very similar to last time, it's going to be your subprime, which is inclusive of both non-traditional products and those who really can't pay. And we are already seeing really big spikes. So but Fannie and Freddie conventional, these higher value loans, like if you think about an FHA, it's going to typically be a lower priced home, right? Typically, although that program's gone off the rails. But what right now, that top 20% of people who haven't had job losses, who are still doing okay, really pushed down the average of delinquency. But all conventional had increases in delinquency last quarter. And where we are at today for overall delinquency is exactly off by like 0.01 from where we were in Q3 of 2006. So I don't think we're going to see massive foreclosures. We are certainly going to see them. We're already seeing them. It's kind of crazy. We're going to see it for the investors that walk away. We're going to see it for the folks that just, they just don't know what to do. And so we will see that increase, absolutely. But just like last time, what will likely happen, there's a ton of funding out there, homeowner assistance funds. That's going to kind of elongate this through the election. And so we will see them, but it's going to take some time to get there because of all of the workout options. And then if those don't work, the states will come in, they'll put a pause, just like the government just put a pause on the VAs that were going to go to foreclosure. So I absolutely believe, because it's an election year, we won't see massive foreclosures. And in many ways, in the last cycle, if you look at congressional testimony, they knew that HAMP, or the old modification program, wasn't the fix, but what it was a way to delay the pain at the banks. And that's actually in testimony.